So today we're going to be having a look at this. This is a little RF module that you can control the relay with a remote control switch. I think I have one here. Yes, a little remote control switch that's not even been taken out of the bag yet. I'll put that to one side. And yeah, you can get different types of these. So I've got another one here that obviously you can see is, you know, quite a bit bigger if it wants to focus. I mean, you can see how big it is. It's basically the same thing. If I put it down, you've got your button for the programming here and another one here. So for this one has two LEDs here and one green LED here. This one I don't believe has any LEDs, or it might actually, yeah, I think it has one just here, just on the corner, to signify different programs. Depending on how you want to program it, but pretty much they're both the same, except for this one's a lot smaller, which I generally like. I don't know if there's a difference in range, I don't think there is, but yeah, I use mostly this one now just because it's smaller, it's easier to get into places, and it's generally just easier really. So I'm going to show you this one quickly, and I will bring back my remote control. Take it out of the bag. Oh, if I can get it out of the bag. There we go. This is, as I say, this is a brand new one, a brand new remote control. It's a bit scratched up because I've had it for a while. I've just never opened it. So you've got the remote control here. It doesn't have A, B, C, and D. It's got just up and down, and then a permanent one. And then you get a little key ring with it, but that doesn't matter for today. So I'm going to show you how to quickly just pair these up. So you put the minus and the plus, positive and negative in to the connector on the end here. Some connectors are different on how they do it, what way round. Usually it might say just on the bottom. Let's focus in on that. There we go. So sometimes it says different things, and then it's got some more writing on the edge. I'm not a professional, so I don't exactly know what everything here is. But yeah, it's quite simple as that. Again, this one's slightly different. It's got it like on the end here instead of underneath. Oh, it's got it underneath as well. I've never noticed that. But yeah, so as I say, you've got the little button here that if you press down once, you got a little light there that just appears. So now if I was to press one of these buttons, there we go, the light goes out, and now I can turn it on and off. Right, so going back to the wiring, going back to the programming, there's a little button on this one that you press there. Again, same with this one, there's a little button there as well. You just press this. If you press it once on this module, press it once, oh, hang on, let me get it, and then that light will light up. Then you go to your remote and you press the key and you see it flashes. That means it's done. The first one is on when you press it down, or off when you let go. So on, off, on, off. Simple as that. Then if you want to go, press it once and then it stays on, and then press it again to turn it off. You just press this button twice. 1, 2. Then the blue light will appear. You press your button. Then you can press it again, and it stays on. Press it again, turns off. There's other modes to this. So if I press it 3 times, light goes on. Press it. There we go. Then, and 2 seconds. Okay, so I'm back. I'm having problems with this remote, I think. I might have to find another one. I don't know if I have another one, but I'll continue on anyway. So we'll skip 3. I think 3 is if you have two button remote, but this one is for up and down, so this won't work with this for some reason. As I say, I'm not sure why. But we'll skip to 4. I know 4 up to, I think, is 7 is timed. So if I press this 4 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, goes on, press the button, and then I press it, and it stays on for about 5 seconds, I think it is, 10. There you go, and it turns off again. So you press it, stays on for 10 seconds, then it turns off again. So that might be good for sort of a motor that you don't want spinning for long, or even a actuator or something like that. Again, if I just skip to 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then press it, it'll do the same. It'll just, you know, be a lot longer on timer. Okay, so yeah, I think that stays on for about 30 seconds, maybe a minute. So I'll just skip that one now. Oh no, there you go, it went off. There's what was that, 10 seconds? But yeah, so, and then if you press it 8 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, that gets rid of all the remotes, so this one won't work with this anymore. So it's as simple as that. I use these quite a lot in stuff that I do, so you know, it's nice to have remote control lights in my shed and stuff like that, so I can turn them on and off without having to walk all the way down to the bottom of the garden in pitch black. I can turn the outdoor lights and the shed lights on with one remote, which is, you know, quite nice. These tend to have about a 30 meter range. For me, I've noticed they only have about a 10 meter range, so I don't know whether that's probably the battery I have in my remote control, so I might have to change it. But yeah, as I say, for me, I only get about 10 meters. So that's been my video on today's item, the RF controlled relay. Thank you for watching. If you like the video, please give me a like. If you have any ideas of what I could look at next, you know, leave a comment down below, and any other questions, obviously comment down below. And if you like my videos, please subscribe, that would really help me out. Thank you for watching, and ta-ra!